My first order of business in most days and in the thing that I want to do, it's what I'm cooking, what I'm eating, what am I going to do to make sure that I am prepared and fueled for the next 5 days or whatever. You know, my planning is done in short spurts. I like to make sure what I've got in my kitchen I'm using. My pantry is totally insane. I have a lot of stuff in my pantry. So we might just take pictures and see what's going on.
Let's look at your pantry.
Let's just
and
share.
Let's snack. I'm ready to snack. All right.
My favorite thing.
Okay.
Here's a little teeny pantry tour. Obviously, this is not the whole pantry, but these are things that I know that she eats on a regular basis. So she's got some weird mixed nuts. This is cracking me up.
That's what we call it in the industry.
Nooch. I do know what that is. But, okay, nooch.
Nutritional yeast.
It's nutritional yeast. What's that a substitute for?
It can be used in making soups, creamy cheese, flavor for cheese sauces when you mix it with nuts or potatoes.
It does not taste like cheese.
B vitamin. So it's a B vitamin. It's amino acid. And so yeah, it's not cheese in the traditional murder sense.
And then
These are really not good. These are Simple Mills cookies that I buy at Costco. Amber and I have broken down, and we're part of the system at Costco now.
we have some things. So then you have
Dandelion
some
tea. So rather than I do have instant coffee, but this is dandelion tea, which is a big part of my diet for sure. Nuts, pecans,
You're nuts.
hemp seeds. So that's a big thing. We're going to be doing a lot of
You
that.
crazy stoner.
Dates.
Hemp.
No. Dates always, tahini always, coconut milk, huge part of everything that I do. Sesame seeds, that's part of tahini, but also we're gonna eat that on our cabbage today. That's really high in omega-3s, which we need to survive. Our brain needs that fat. Miso generally is coming from soy. You wanna look for chickpea miso. We have too much soy in our diets. So even if you don't wanna eliminate it in the things that you buy so that you can have it at your takeout. Sunflower butter, again, kind of to Amber's point, it's just seeds and it's got salt. I am a little bit of a saltaholic, but things without added oil.
Salt.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds. I use this in my protein things that we're gonna make. Chia seeds, cacao. This is a little bit debatable how healthful it is. Cashew butter, trying to do things raw as much as possible. It is not cheap. I buy everything I can on sale. So where I am, I might be going, if I go to visit Amber's family, we're gonna go to the food co-op, and that's what I do for travel is like food and explore.
What are you doing in there?
Places. So avocados. Now this is a little bit controversial as far as avocados being really healthful. There are lots of fats. I use avocados in the kind of specialty type of recipes, and or of course the avocado toast on my gluten-free bagel. But avocados, the joke, they go bad before you even get them home. So I read whatever recently, once the avocados ripen, if you want to preserve them, put them in some water in your fridge, keep it cold, and you can use the avocado like weeks, maybe even a month later. So we're going to test that theory.
We're gonna test that.
Yeah, I've been making some cabbage today.
This is what I'm here for.
So make cabbage.
I'm kind of getting hungry.
Yeah, roasted cabbage. Is that really a meal? Well, it's going to be for us because we're going to add lots of things to it. This is a dressing I made with tahini and lots of different fun things. I made coconut milk, tahini, some lime juice, some ginger. This one is more of an Asian style with a little bit of coconut aminos instead of soy sauce, and ginger and garlic and all. So we're gonna try out 2 different sauces because I need to have condiments. I'm one of those.
I am definitely. I like sauces and flavors.
Sauces are
for
good.
sure.
I also have in here, I am making
Her workspace. She actually did make it.
Yeah, this is the coconut yogurt that I'm going to be making us a little parfait out of later, and then
I'm so excited. This is like
chocolate cookie dough.
Feed Amber.
Yeah, so
cookie dough.
I love cookies. These are like Thin Mints. These are like a healthy Thin Mint. So it's cacao powder, almond flour, maple syrup, and pretty much that's it. A little bit of mint, a little bit of vanilla.
And you are going to give us recipes to put in the notes here of this.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
What about the dressings? Will you give us those recipes
yes,
too?
certainly.
Because
these are, and everything is kind of an ad hoc. So I take a recipe. If I don't have something, I'm learning the art of substitution. So this had miso and a few other things in it. I didn't have Dijon mustard, so I just omitted it, and it's fine. And this thing, same thing. I didn't use soy sauce. I used my coconut amino acids, which don't have soy in them. So this is a soy-free Asian sauce. So yeah, I've substituted some things out. I'll make some notes.
And I'm ready to eat.
Let's eat.
All right, so we have roasted cabbage,
A little bit of salt and pepper and just some avocado oil.
We drizzled some weird peanut dressing.
It's actually not peanut, so it's
not
tahini.
No peanuts.
Yes.
Peanuts are bad.
It's tahini and it's maple syrup and it's coconut aminos, so it's like an Asian style peanut dressing sans peanut. No nuts.
No nuts. And then I put a little bit on the side of your, it was citrusy.
Yeah, it's more citrus, coconut milk, tahini based sauce. So this is a roasted cabbage recipe that I haven't tried before. Again, I love having friends like Amber that will try out my food and will generally give me good notes on things. And it's not necessarily a meal to everybody, but as I may have said before, I kind of am constantly eating in the window that I do eat because I'm eating foods that are generally full of fiber. Hopefully they have a bit of making you feel full, giving you protein with the dressing and the sauces that we have. But probably we'll eat something after this too. We'll probably have a little bit of a little protein yogurt is what we're gonna have for dessert, actually. So you can do it like Amber does it, all in one bite.
In my brain, I want to think that cabbage is it's a heavy, hearty vegetable. It's actually kind of light.
Yeah, this tastes light.
Yeah, it does taste light. So to me, I'm like, okay, if this is it, I'm gonna have to eat a lot to get full. But you just kind of pick like a bird all day long, so so it's good, and it's good. So I want to eat a lot.
It will.
And I'm gonna lick my plate.
Oh my god, I do like the limey sauce too. It's very nice.
It's good. I can't believe it's not peanuts.
I know.
I mean, it really does taste like peanuts.
I know. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm delicious.
It was the miso. It was, which makes it
miso. Miso.
It was a miso.
I'm gonna continue to lick my plate.
Go for it, go.
It's
Get
really
you some
good.
more.
It's good. Oh, is there more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made a whole head of cabbage, and that is the beauty of it.
Dessert. Dessert.
My
All right.
favorite meal.
Doing a rice cake, not the rice cakes that are like cardboard and fluffy air.
No.
Rice cake that athletes eat.
Yeah.
This is high in protein.
This is more for an athlete. This is actually higher in carbs than anything else.
Carbs.
Yeah. So
Carbs aren't
if
good,
you're
are
like
they?
an endurance athlete, or you do a lot of work, manual labor, whatever, throughout your day, if you're going to go water skiing with your family all day long, you don't want the kids, the humans getting tired. Your brain needs certain things. And certainly your body needs carbs, sugar for fuel. And so these are definitely to be eaten sparingly if you're not an endurance athlete.
No, I'm not an endurance athlete.
Our life is like an endurance event. These we're just gonna eat sparingly because this is a new specialty in my household. So these are just made with short grain or sushi rice in our rice maker. And then added some creamed coconut, which has been kind of played around with, and mulberries in this, and a little bit of sugar, not a ton, but enough that we try to avoid sugar. This does have sugar. This was not made by my hands, but it was made in my house. So,
But they're really good.
And
they're just a little teensy bit sweet, but not
just enough.
overwhelming. Just like, just a little bit sweet. And I like those. And honestly, I'm glad you said sparingly because I would have eaten the whole
I know.
thing.
I eat the scraps and
Put that out of their reach. Put that out of my reach because that's sparing.
Yes. So,
Okay.
drum roll.
Drum
please.
roll. All right.
I've never tried these, full disclosure.
Because I like donuts and Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Part one of
So
Amber's.
we were doing some math earlier. And all right, so I asked her how much this was to make sure that you can eat good on a budget. So here we have, this is a pre-packaged dessert thingy madoodle, and it is donuts.
So I miss my donuts. These donuts, things like this, I'm really grateful other people make them because I am not the best baker. Amber gives me lots of love and kudos, but it's not based on anything other than that she loves me. Probably not the cooking.
There's 3 of these.
Yes.
And they were $5.
Yes.
Ish.
Yes.
So we'll say 5. And I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say, yeah,
This looks very
That's
familiar.
not a donut. That's a tease. That's not a donut.
It's kind of like those little mini things we used to get as kids.
Yeah,
Hostess
the
that
little
were
Hostess ones.
full of garbage.
But here's my thing. Like, I can feel already, like, through it. It's super dense. Dense stuff fills you up faster than the light as air stuff. So, I don't know that I feel bad for spending $5 on 3 of them. Because I do think they're going to be more filling than the Hostess ones.
That's the idea. And, you know, your food shouldn't be cheap. If you're seeking food because it's cheap, that's probably your reasons are all wrong.
Well, yeah, but we do have people
I understand.
on budgets can't afford, especially in the economy today.
Yeah.
So we are definitely speaking from a place of privilege that we can afford $5 for 3 donuts.
It's true. Well, and a lot of times, generally, I'm trying to make something like this in my kitchen, which is a lot less expensive.
These are good.
Okay, good. I haven't tried them yet, but I thought of Amber when I saw them. I belong to a health food co-op, and I have to drive an hour to get there. But it is one of those things I'll go once or twice, maybe a month, and stock up on things. And these are the little treats when I see them on sale that are worth the indulgence, because Amber can read some of the information here.
All right.
3 donuts.
So 3 donuts.
190 calories.
Servings per... Hey!
Mm-hmm.
All 3 counts as 1 serving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice to know.
Serving size also something to get more familiar.
Okay. There's only 1 gram of total sugars in here. Oh, but there is 3 grams of sugar alcohol. I didn't see that. Okay, so combined, we're around 4 grams. But that is for 3 of them. I'm only going to have 1. I am going to finish this one.
That's a
you
lot.
said protein. That is a lot. I mean, no, like, I feel like, okay, so this has 1 1/3 grams of sugar.
Okay.
Because there's a total of 4.
60 calories.
And there's 3 of them.
A little bit over 60 calories.
A little bit over 60 calories. That's for all 3, so 20 calories each.
10 grams of protein, which is a big thing. We're all looking to get more protein in our diet. So 20% of your daily value of protein in all 3. So we're getting 3 to 4 grams of protein in this.
And 100% flavor.
And the poly and monounsaturated fats that are good for your brains, for your function, for your cells, all of that.
Total of 7 grams.
Sodium could be better.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need things out of a package for health.
13% of your daily intake for sodium. That's a lot of sodium.
It is.
But I'm not going to eat them all. But plant-based, gluten-free, grain-free, low sugar, high protein, and tasty.
The key words, are actually they are stuck to them.
Yeah. So
processed food, not the best, but this was in the refrigerated processed section, meaning it does have a shelf life that is not till eternity.
I'm happy with that.
Very good. We got to try them here and there. You're right. We are definitely privileged that we can do this.
Okay, so I saw you whoop this up. You whooped it.
Whoop.
And it was a coconut-based yogurt with chocolate protein powder. And then, just because you is a little sneaky, you put in the hemp seeds and the chia seeds.
I did.
Because they don't really have a whole lot of flavor. And so you might as well sprinkle the healthy shit in.
Yeah.
Because then you're getting it in your body.
That's basically how you have to eat it.
So this is like a little brown yogurt parfait, chocolate brown.
She chose chocolate. We have vanilla. We've got all kinds of options. Of course, if I had fruit, that'd be a wonderful thing to add to it. We added some sprouted pumpkin seed butter.
That's right, pumpkin seed butter.
Yeah, we did
what's the crunchies?
A little pumpkin seeds and pumpkin seed butter, and then we had pecans. We added pecans.
That's right, pecans. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your traditional chocolate that most people that eat garbage think of,
Right.
like me.
Like our donut we just had.
Well, even that wasn't super traditional chocolate flavor. So it's like not a Snickers bar chocolate.
Right.
It's actual chocolate.
Now I could, and usually I probably would if I was making this into like a smoothie with the chocolate. I add cacao powder, which adds some antioxidants to it. Hit your phytonutrients. You know, you want to kind of fight the free radicals. So anything you can add that has some nutrition to it.
Those
good?
radicals.
Yeah, they're free. Those free radicals, you gotta hit them where they are. So the cacao helps with that. So yeah, I would probably add cacao nibs to it if I had them, but I ran out.
I prefer the expensive radicals.
You want the high price radicals only? Of course you do.
I want those bougie,
Of course you do.
top dollar radicals,
Mm-hmm.
not them free ones.
Well, it is not free when
This is good.
it gives you issues. Yeah, we could have added flaxseed meal to this to add some more omega-3s and more protein.
Does that have a lot of taste?
Nope. It doesn't have a lot of taste. But to me, it gives it a mouthfeel, a little more body, but some people don't want that. And with this, we don't really need it because we
thick
added. It's
as
pretty
it is.
thick. Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to eat the whole bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'll
filling.
send it home with you. It is filling. I know
It's
the
not
mulberries
bad.
are good.
I'm not bad. Strangely enough, the processed thing,
Mm-hmm.
the sweetest thing, is my least favorite.
I agree.
Still good.
I think when the food makes you
But-
feel good, you realize you don't
Yeah.
want the stuff that makes you feel bad.
I will say, if I'm going to do sugar, I want to do a natural sugar because I don't really care for the taste of like stevia and even
Mhm.
monk fruit.
I know.
It's a different sweet. I don't even need a nap.
No.
If I had eaten garbage and been this full, I would need a nap. I don't need a nap.
Yeah.
I'm good.